the effect of the Arlott and the Fanny. But now to think about it, AP Brent could just go for the Mpl-Ph route. They could just go Fredrin with the box shot, with their Vitalize. They will have damage. They will have enough pressure against TNC. And mind you, there's no Zushin. So they could go complete utility, surround this Moskov, kind of like what Mpl-Ph did for OHEB, and make, you know, sort of like a funnel strat out of the Moskov.
Yeah, that's right. Grok ban is great. I wonder if they can go for an Akai ban here as well, just to make sure that Zyda is going to have a free game. If you're TNC,
yeah,
I would love
agree.
That. Yeah,
Just to be safe, they did it last game.
Oh, okay, I like this.
Even better.
Yeah, the X-Nova ban. You don't let the Admiral steer the ship of Baby Brent.
That's great.
Fredrin?
Akai or Fredrin is either one for me.
Fred Val, I would say.
I'm guessing they'll keep it up until Red 5.
Yeah,
because this is James Pank's slot. Red 5 is James Pank's.
Yeah, maybe a Valentina for Chov Skirt. I don't see like any other option here. Selena's horrible here, by the way.
I know. He's gonna get creamed by the
yeah,
Fanny.
and you have to hit the arrows. You have to land those arrows for you to be useful. I get it. You have a combo with the box shot, but I don't think that's enough.
Still a Kag. It's starting to look like the Kagura is like the default here.
Oh, there it is! You didn't ban it! And now it's coming out. This is a Chaknu Akai. We haven't seen this in a while.
Had it into Moscow. That's a wowie. I thought it was going to be a
brave.
Bruno.
Yeah, it's very brave.
Yeah, I thought they were going to play with the Bruno, just push. But maybe with the Kag, maybe they thought Bruno's going to have a harder time compared to the Harith because she has more dashes. But now for AP Brent, what do you get? Haya?
Haya's better than Joy. I'll tell you that much.
100%.
I don't think
Yuzun Shin doesn't do much until the late game, but it'll at least keep you in the game.
maybe you put the Baksha. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you put the Baksha on the jungle, and then you get a good roamer. But the problem is it's very limited because of the Akai.
Just not Lucas, please. Not Lucas.
Just not Lucas.
Haya, there you go.
There you go.
That's as good as it gets, I think.
I still am worried about this lineup.
What we asked for in game one anyways.
Yeah. I still am worried about AP Brent's lineup because fact of the matter is they're going to have a hard time against the Akai. Even the Lapu, most players don't notice the Akai up until he uses the heavy spin. Problem is, if you're the Lapu, you want to be able to stay in a team fight. And you have to exhaust the bravest fighter for you to sort of like dodge away from the heavy spin. You don't want to be displaced. You don't want to be mispositioned. So, like if you're the Lapu, you go in, you have to be mindful of where the Akai is. So it's not like a surefire way for AP Brent to actually utilize this Lapu to start off fights.
Alright, so the big question here is, can Chaknu pilot the Akai as, you know, a lot better than he did Gaton?
He's a good Akai player.
He is a good Akai player, but again.
And they wouldn't risk playing this kind of hero in Rome if they didn't have a plan for it.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2. Match point for the Phoenix Army. Can AP Brent equalize and force us into game number 3?
We'll see. I guess in this game, AP Brent would they would have a better time in the mid game because they do have a lot of heroes that can actually play aggressive. But one thing that will concern them towards that stages of the game is, again, the map control coming out from both the Fanny and also just the sheer rotations that could come out from both Lancy and Chaknu.
You can expect some really strong hits coming in from Lancy very early on, the moment he hits level 4. So that's going to threaten a lot of heroes just like Lord JN maybe.
Good steal.
They can try to chase down Chobskirt and James Banks as well in this matchup. So either way, it's all about buying time for Shizu and buying time for Benny.
And that's what explains these heavy rotations up top. They're trying to take Benny down while they can still do so while the coast is clear. In the jungle though, was it around this point in the game or slightly heavier or later wherein Zyda died early?
A bit later. Oh, so that's big. That's big. That's a flicker of the Lapu.
It was that exact point before level 3, so I think at that exact moment right there, they just did a mirror of it.
So not again, at least. But yeah, no, TNC does bait out the flicker from Lord JM, so Lord JM is basically immobile.
Yep.
Lord JM's going to get caught out here a little bit more. Lord JM, again, has history of getting caught out from time to time. Maybe that's something TNC can explore here in this one.
Good thing going for them is that the Hayabusa is already walking towards this side of the map, and Purple is also spawning there, so most of the members of AP Brent are going to be here, and TNC, they don't have like a good punish against this. They need the level 4 of the Akai.
Oh, Nova with the idle roll, trying to catch Chaknu. The dodge by the Mamba. Turtle already spawned.
Yeah, nice try on the defense here.
They know. They need a level 4 in the Akai.
One thing's for sure, it's a lot better this time for TNC because Zyda didn't die early on, so...
Yep.
Oh, a better one. There you go. Those are a few hits. That's literally 2 shots, like you guys mentioned earlier.
Yep. You don't need to actually land all 4. Just zone them away because they know for AP Brent, they can't just commit because the Fanny's always going to be cabling in to find pickoffs.
All right, so that is level 4s on all key members of TNC here in the Turtle Pit. And
Yeah.
it looks like AP Brent just let go.
They're going to be surrendering this at least for now. I guess they realize that without good presence for Lord JM, without the flicker as well, they will be a
My
threat.
goodness!
That's a beautiful Flame Slash coming for free. Martini, it was so clean.
Yeah, what's up with 3-1 today? He hits almost every skills that he tries to land. That final slash onto Lord JM. He wasn't expecting that because he knows that TNC was still taking Turtle.
And he's bullying the opposition, essentially. Like, not even just...
Yo.
right?
What?
That Zyda
Okay.
looking really aggressive there on the Fanny here.
Uh-oh.
Shizo getting hunted down by Lancy. This is exactly the rotation that you guys were talking about as well.
Yeah. It's just the map control that TNC has. They can do whatever they want on the map because the punish is sort of limited for AP Brent. They can't address the Fanny at the moment. They can't even go to the gold lane because it's the weakest side of the map. So for AP Brent, it's literally just wait for a window.
If this continues for maybe 2 or 3 more minutes with nothing from AP Brent, it's no longer map control, it's map bullying.
Yeah. Map dominance.
Map dominance.
I hate them.
Right there, in these moments that you can see where, TNC's, we talked about this earlier, right? Their power level. It feels like they're becoming more cohesive as time goes on.
Yeah.
I mean, AP Brent's no slouch either.
Yeah. But I would say though, like, again, mid-game, at least compared to like game 1, even if TNC finds a momentum, you are able to answer up with some of your own damage dealers as well. But they have to wait for the late game timing off.
They need Shizu.
Shizu, yes. Good thing about AP Brent's lineup is that Lord JM and X-Nova can actually sustain front line with the Revitalize, with the damage reduction from Lord JM, but they have to find the right target. It's not even the Farsa, I would say. I would say it's 3-Mar. They have to find his Ardent before a teamfight breaks out.
And 3-Mar is winning this lane. It doesn't help that Zyda can keep visiting for free to give Lord JM here a difficult time. Turtle spawns in the opposite side. So this is a very, very specific decision that James Pack has to make. Luckily, AP Brent are first to the scene here. Chakno getting zoned out by this mid duo.
Yeah, and maybe Shizu can help out earlier, not wait for like a long distance Spear of Destruction. So we'll see if that's going to happen. I think, but AP Brent decides to back off a little bit here.
Yeah, they're trying to rotate the Moscow towards the bottom side so they get an even trade. They can just get the tower and not care about Turtle. But TNC, they're slow to actually cover this Turtle area. X-Nova though.
Okay, X-Nova has the ability to dive in, but he will get dove in instead by 3-Mar. But that Wild Slash as well. Beautifully executed here, coming in from TNC, and the chase is on. They're hunting down Chosur. Chosur goes down already. Lord James as well is problematic. Forces the flicker out as well for this guy.
Drive-by retribution. They're not done. Lord JM!
Oh, Lord JM almost gets caught out. Good thing that's a Lapu, but here comes that SOD.
No way.
No trigger on that SOD for now. Shizu decides to go for that trade you talked about, Midnight, but they're getting hunted down. Zyda is on the prowl.
Very, very quick responses coming around from TNC. They can't even push the tower. Now, AP Brent, even though they had the turtle position covered, X-Nova missed the jump onto Zyda. 3-Mar actually tried to get it. He tried to stop the Basha from rolling and use the final slash behind to find potential targets.
Yeah, 3-Mar's going crazy in this game, man, but he will get taken down as collateral damage. It's a 1-for-1. GameSpanks falls.
Jimmy James for 3-Mar? I'll take that any day. 3-Mar is expendable. 3-Mar is a final slash machine.
Yes.
James Banks is still a core.
And you know what's funny? We haven't even seen the Akai Arat combo being pulled off by TNT. There exists a Lancelot on this lineup, not just an Arlet, but But even without that, just the mere final slasher from 3mar, the sets is stopping AP Brand altogether. They caught Chubskirt in that turtle fight, and after that, right away, they catch James Banks.
So that's not the full. That's not the full arsenal yet. That's what you're saying.
We haven't seen it yet, folks.
Yeah.
But it is bound to happen. The threat of activation is enough to put the fear of God into AP Bren. Once again, if the heavy spin is put up against multiple heroes or repeatedly used against a singular hero, that refreshes the vengeance stacks.
Yeah.
So you can keep dashing, dashing, dashing.
I really miss the days when all you had to worry about was getting pinned behind the wall by an Akai. But in this game, you gotta worry about 3mar TZ flickering behind you and final slashing your whole team.
You thought you banned Lancelot? No. We got Akai and Arlott. That's basically Lancelot right there.
Insane.
But for TNC, again, they have map control. This is map bullying, as referenced by Dan Kabangay.
They're going in hard. There goes Chakno. He locks in X-Nova. Can't even roll out into safety, and Zyda just keeps on going.
Oh, James Banks.
Zyda's gonna get taken out. Lord JM up on front, but Benny Cutie is happy to play around it, even inside the Zaman Force. So that's gonna be no turtle yet. Shizu on the bottom side, getting hunted down.
Wait.
Oh, he used up Conceal already, though.
Yep, they're sending 3mar down.
They see him. They see him.
To answer the Shizu.
This is good. Oh,
the dodge.
barely misses him by the skin of his teeth. But Lancy are still on the hunt. They're hunting him down. They got vision. They got that feathered airstrike. It's going to be enough to take out Shizu.
Wow. 3mar, I thought they were not sure about Shizu's positioning.
Yeah.
But apparently 3mar was just waiting.
He knew.
For his teammates.
Yeah.
He was trying to bait out the Moskov.
Yeah, what they weren't sure about was when to do it. Because you saw 3mar think twice about that conceal rotation.
He stopped a little bit. Yeah.
Finally said, wait, it looks like the orange buff isn't here. It's in the brush, finds Shizu, and then engages eventually with his teammates. But now, that engagement gets reset. Lord has spawned. TNC up about 3,000 gold. First of the scene, pushing the Lord out. And there's a final slash.
Here we go again. 3mar TC, very early final slash, taking out X-Nova. That's the front line removed here. James Banks goes to the back, looks for Lancy, but will not find him.
3mar!
He's in trouble. 3mar TC with a nice sidestep flick.
Oh my goodness, this guy!
I'm flying it out here, and the rest of the team is here to back him up.
Dude, this guy's doing everything for TNC.
He's not a guy, he's more than
He's
that.
a Mar.
This Mar's doing everything for TNC.
And we have reset. It's Shizu, the silent down bottom, trying to recuperate what they've lost in the Lord Pit. Benny answering back. We saw glimpses of what we were referring to. 3mar going back and forth on a single target when getting caught by the heavy spin.
Yeah.
It's lethal.
A glimpse of the Lancelot from TNC, but hey, Shizu's doing work. We don't fear the team fight here for TNC because we can just push. We can just split with the Moskov, and Shizu's doing just that.
She's essentially like a bomb waiting to go off here. And he's looking for that perfect time. He's looking for the resources to make the big boom being even bigger.
That's a threat of AP Brent's lineup, though. Like, if you want to fight into this, your team fight has to be very clean. Because we saw earlier, they were able to find the kill onto Zyda, which stopped TNC from taking this Lord. So either you fully commit onto a team fight, or you burst this Lord down. But either way, if you slow things down, AP Brent could just punish with just a constant split push from the Moskov.
And it's much easier for them to do this. TNC have to commit to these rotations despite having wings by wings, the cables on the fanny. They can't answer to that threat. So that's one of AP Bren's main strength right now, and they're leaning hard on it. Look, they've sent Shizu down there. They're not even thinking of the Lord right now.
Yeah, now TNC, they're aware. They're like, okay, Shizu, your shenanigans has to stop. This Moskov is an absolute menace on the map, but we have to deal with it for the X-Nova, though.
They're actually sending out the Akai downstairs, but look at that top side.
Oh my goodness,
Zyda playing around with 3mar's final slash beautifully, even dodging out against Lord JM on that Bravest Spider. He's still hunting. He is out of energy. Will Zyda make it out? I think he will. He's looking for the angle.
No way.
And he's able to make it out just in time. 3mar with a nice assist from the side.
Zyda refuses to die and bought enough time for TNC to recover. Here comes the kill squad.
A little bit of a flare there as well. TP to the face, as they say in the Philippines, and a nice follow-up as well for TNC.
Now they played in composition, 2 lanes at once for TNC. Nigh unstoppable was the Fanny, and Chaknu finding Shizu on the bottom side with a final blow delivered here by Lancy with a feathered airstrike. And now they get their first step to the final objective, which is the Lord.
Was that 3mar and Zyda, and then the split Lancy,
Yes.
Chaknu, Benny?
Yes.
And they were winning on both ends. Given Zyda wasn't exactly winning, he was about to die, but he got away with it. So
Crazy.
we'll count that as a dub. TNC now up 6,000 gold, almost seemingly doubling their net lead in a single engagement.
This is what you get when you have a team with splits. You know, they'll make a play on bottom side and then TNT on top side, plus Lancy.
Yeah, they know what to do. They know what to do in this scenario. They have been against this time and time again.
Yeah.
Not together as a team, but individually they have faced a team like Onyx or like Mpl-Ph.
They just have natural
over
connections,
and over
bro.
again. They know what to do.
They are digging deep into the many metas they played as a squad. Again,
Many eras too.
arguably the youngest player that you could see here playing for TNT right now is Lancy.
Yes.
Everyone else, a league veteran who's played all around the world, who's represented the country, and are now calling the Phoenix Army home. Conceal from Chaknu, setting it up 3mar. No one saw that coming.
Yeah, what was that final slash?
I don't know.
It was but a distraction. Look, they're pushing bot, all right?
Are they waiting for someone to flicker in? But yeah, that seems like a distraction here. That Lord working on that bottom, and they're able to take out that tower anyway, so no harm, no foul, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, maybe it is practice, maybe it is a final warning shot for AP Brent, but now they take away the tower top side, and again, they get full control of the map. Benekute is going to be happy. She's just not, because now they just disrupted the farm of the Moscow. And look at the gold lead! 2.6, no, sorry, 3 point, no wait, math is not mathing. 2.5, all right, damn it.
There you go.
That's why I'm a caster.
You're looking at
Not a
that goal
mathematician.
lead. That is a huge goal lead, essentially. It's big damn, as they say. Speaking of damn, look at that. Lord JM down to half health with just 2 hits of that Feather Airstrike.
Oh!
There you go. Finally getting that target, that flicker that we were looking for here. Free Martizi able to look at that target.
Oh, Chaknu?
Look at those HP bars just melting here. Game Smash last minute. And it's just not going to be enough. Enough to clear the wave, but not enough to clear the fight.
I think TNC's making the call here. They might keep it up. 10,000 up. They want to do it.
Yeah, Fremar misses on that final slash as well. Zyda has one out, but Benny is lethal. You cannot ignore him as well as Lancy. But you know what? If you're AP Brent, no minions, we're safe.
This Harith got to the 14-minute mark with a silver spoon in its mouth. 6-0-1. Not a single time was he in any danger.
Absolutely.
10K gold. Now he has 11.4. Might as well make it 12. A big difference between the two gold layers on TNC and AP Bren. But don't fret, for AP Bren, game's not over yet. They still have the Lord to fight. And mind you, we've seen a lot of like Moscow turnarounds.
I'm not so sure if this is one of those times, man.
Maybe.
Because even if the silent one throws out an SOD, hits it on the button, he might even have to think twice, because look at Benny, man. Wait, they have 25 seconds before the Purify comes off.
All right, let's see. Chaknu looking for Choke.
Damage.
He's already half HP. That is only on the Kai. Free Martizi's up on front. We got Benny as well on the Zalman Force. X Nova goes down.
Oh my goodness, Zyda.
One by one they fall. And James Pangs can't even dodge out of it. Do we even need the Lord? I don't think so.
TNC is just going to get this wave in.
Yeah.
Chaknu just saying hi to Lord JM. Mr. 50-50, the only one left. Robert, say the line.
That is it for AP Brent. TNT paves the way.
And that's going to be it. With just a few more swipes on that tower and on that base, it's going to be a TNC victory 2-0.
The Phoenix keeps on flying ever higher, burning brighter. And boy, they have a star in 3mar.
Week in, week out, we see TNT's progression, the improvement.